Hello, guys. This is Diana, and I decided to do a quick video. Well, I don't know how long this is gonna be exactly, but I decided to do a video in regards to tianeptine and like motivation or like lack of. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm like looking at myself and I'm like, wow, I look really good. I'm sorry. I'm like, really like, I'm just like my hair and this and like my eye makeup and God, this is so funny. But I like the way I look, I guess. Whatever. All right, so here we go. Let me think for a second. like, oh, I feel like my mood can sometimes be a bit annoying sometimes. Like I feel. All right, let me think like how I feel right now. Um, I feel like okay. I feel okay. So number one, an update. I haven't had tianeptine at all in a couple months. It's gonna be a few months since I've had tianeptine, and uh, yeah, a couple months I would say probably somewhere there. Um, and it's been okay. It's been like some days are better than others, like I'm still able to do whatever. um I it's really interesting to look back on like your old stuff, like old videos, and kind of like to think back on what your life used to be like, for example, and what it's like, kind of like to try to think, like, especially if you have video records of like what it's been like and what it's like now and stuff. You're like, wow, like I was really different, because you have actual like record of what you were like back when. um, and I was just looking at a video I did a couple years ago almost, um, about tianeptine, my very first video, when my son was 3 and he's 5 now. And I look really different, like the way I talk and stuff. It's like much slower, and like a number of stuff has happened since then. And I have been on and off tianeptine, but since that video I've also done like neurofeedback. I've done like health stuff with like eating and just like a number of different things. And I think your brain also continues to evolve, especially like if you don't continue to experience trauma, and you're able to like keep, like I've been living for like several, not several, like 3+ years, I guess. I have not been living with my parents. I've been living in my own apartment with my son. So, like, there's no constant kind of like trauma or like, kind of like reopening of that kind of thing. Because my parents, I mean, they're always fighting. It's always like they still live together. It's like always like abusive, and it's always like brain on fire kind of thing. So there's like a lot of things that have happened. Um, but like, as far as my motivation, um, I definitely like, I have times where I feel better, more like, like I feel okay. And I'm not comparing with using tianeptine or not, but I'm just comparing to like my present state more than anything, where like I have days where I feel like okay, and I can like do things. But then I have times where uh it's like it's hard to do, or to like motivate myself and to do things. And the thing is, because I have used the tianeptine before for like a long time, and I know what it's like, and I know what my state of like now is and stuff. Um, it's just really interesting. Oh my god, I'm so silly sometimes. Um, it's just kind of like it's easy for me to compare my motivation level when I was using tianeptine versus not, you know? And I in one of the videos I did talk about how um I was like I've had a lot of aha moments when I wasn't using tianeptine before, about like last summer or so, less than a year ago. I didn't use tianeptine as well for a few months, and I started having these like aha like moments, like where I can like speak up for myself, you know. So there's, I don't know, it's really complicated, human mind and stuff, um, and I I've had such a long journey of healing, and the person that I am today is really I would consider a miracle, like really, like seriously. But when I was using tianeptine, when I've had it before, it was really easy for me to be motivated to do things, you know? Like if there's all these things I need to get done after I take tianeptine, it's really easy for me to just get stuff done, you know? Like I make a list and boom, 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 I go through things. Like it's really easy to focus on what I need to do, to feel good, and to just get stuff done, you know? Now I definitely feel like it really depends. Like, I hopefully I'm eating, okay, hopefully I'm eating healthy, whatever. Um it really depends on like what's happening or something almost. Depends on, you know, if I feel good emotionally, if I'm not distraught over some BS, guy or whatever. Um, it depends on stuff. I do Wim Hof breathing, which really helps me a lot. But again, it's like with tianeptine, it's like really easy to just, be able to get motivated to do things. That's kind of what I wanted to say mainly, really, is that when I take tianeptine, I can get stuff done much more focused and like easier and stuff. Um, sorry guys, I just like feel like I look so good. Uh, anyway, sometimes it's like you don't see yourself and you're like thinking thoughts, and then you do, and it thinks, you feel different and whatever. um but I think that's for the most part what I wanted to say. This isn't super long or insightful because one thing I will say is that I did order more tianeptine today, because there's a lot of things I need to work on and get done. I am working on an app uh, for single parents community. Um, we're launching our Kickstarter tomorrow, Tuesday. Um, I feel like, and I keep hearing for like my zodiac sign how like it's a culmination, like this year right now about to unfold is like a culmination of like a lot of work that I've done, and it's gonna be really, really good and successful for me apparently. At least I'm a Gemini, and that's pretty much every horoscope I look at says that. And I think this app that I'm working on has the potential to help a lot of people, like a lot, the world, seriously. Um, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm very really happy about it. Um, and without tianeptine, your feedback, a lot of other things, community support and stuff, um, 12-step groups, my co-founder for sure, this wouldn't be happening. So it's like a culmination of a lot of things, really. Uh, and I am really excited about it. So, all right, I think I'm not gonna keep doing anymore. I think this is 10 minutes and that's enough, I think. All right, guys. Bye.